Hey all, I'm Stephanie Angelo, company culture speaker, trainer, and consultant. You know the recruitment and retention problems that everybody is talking about. In my opinion, much of that is actually a symptom of a bigger problem. And that problem is what I call the villain to all company cultures, and that's stagnation. That's getting in that comfort zone where you don't do anything, you don't move forward, you're in the comfort zone of doing everything the way you've always done it. Now, I understand that there are certain business things that can get in the way temporarily. For example, you have quarterly goals to meet. You might be an insurance company, and so you have open enrollment, that period of time where you really can't think about anything else. There might be a sales goal where there's a particular month or something that you have, like a project that you're doing. There could be federal compliance issues that you're trying to achieve. But those things, once they're done, they're gone, typically for a year. So the point is that instead of using those things that you have to do as an excuse, because there will always be excuses, you have to make it a point not to stagnate, but once you get those things that you must do as a part of your business done, you can move on to other things and address your company's culture, because otherwise we stagnate, we get comfortable, and we just kind of sit there. Did you know that only 51% of companies actually have strategic goals? And of that 51%, only 6% of them regularly address them. You know, when I was growing up, I was with a single mother, and being the youngest, I was the one at home with her when everybody else was gone. And my mother was an entertainment critic for the Denver Post. So I grew up going to nightclubs and theaters and meeting everybody. I met Jerry Lewis, I met the Supremes, I met Captain and Tennille, I met Ray Charles twice. I met so many people, and it was an amazing way to grow up. And a lot of times there were people that would come to my house for dinner. I never really quite knew who would be there. But the thing that was unique about these stars is that they didn't allow themselves to stagnate. They always worked going forward to achieve the goals that they wanted for their entertainment business, I guess you could call it, their career. And even when they got to the pinnacle, and most of them were at the pinnacle when I met them, they were still doing things to go forward. They never just sat there on their laurels and did nothing. So they didn't stagnate. And that's what made them stars. And so for you, if you want your company to be a star and you want to be a star in that company, don't allow yourselves to stagnate. There are employee rallies, there are team meetings, there are departmental events. There are a whole host of things that you can do that give you an opportunity to regularly address your strategic goals. If you don't have them, and you don't have the events to back them up, and you're struggling with your company's culture, and you want to do things to always make it go forward, then call me. I can help you with that. Let's plan a discovery call, and we'll talk about how we can make you a star in your organization. I would love to help you with that. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.